Hey y'all, welcome back to Lantern Creek Farm. Alright guys, today's topic is going to be a little informative. If you are interested in having meat rabbits on a homestead, that's the topic of today. And so we're just going to kind of go over a few of the aspects of having meat rabbits on the homestead and kind of what you need to get started. Alright guys, so obviously the first thing that you're going to need to get started with meat rabbits on a homestead is meat rabbits. And so if you've watched any of our videos, you know that we have two breeds here on our homestead. One of them is the New Zealand breed. New Zealand rabbit, if I'm not mistaken, are like the number one breed for meat rabbits. They're also, from my understanding, are the number one breed that they use to do like testing on in labs and stuff. So like they have rabbits and rats and stuff like that, and they are the number one. So they're the most produced breed. So they're pretty easy to get a hold of. New Zealand's are. The second breed that we have here on our farm is the Flemish Giant. There's Flemish Giant and Continental Giant. Those are your bigger breed rabbits. And so I intentionally bought two different meat breeds for our farm. One of them, like I said, being the New Zealand, the second being the Flemish Giant. And I'll explain why in this video why we did the two breeds. So the reason we went with the Flemish Giant is probably for obvious reasons, that they are giant. They're also, like I said, specifically a meat breed. That's what they were bred for. They produce large quantities of meat in a short period of time. They grow fast. They grow big quicker. The second reason I chose them, the Flemish Giant, is they're more of a docile, a sweeter breed. And one of my main goals here on this farm is to breed rabbits that are gentle. You can buy a rabbit anywhere, but you can also buy a rabbit anywhere and them not be handled or gentle, and them cause problems later on. And so that's the two reasons that we went with the Flemish Giant. One, because they were docile and gentle. Second, because, and most importantly, because they were a meat breed, and they were a large meat breed. Alright guys, this is Miss Honey in the background. Those of you that have watched have seen her before. She is a Flemish New Zealand cross. So we'll talk why we did New Zealand. First reason being that it's a meat breed. Second reason being is that they are mass produced. You can pretty much find them. They're easy to get a hold of. And that was the two main reasons. One, that they were meat, and of course they're more of a docile breed as well. So I guess that'd be the third reason. But that is the reasons and why I recommend the Flemish and the New Zealand breeds. Alright guys, so now that we've established what kind of rabbits we need on the homestead, on the farm, what kind of meat rabbits we need. Secondly, we're going to have to figure out housing. There are multiple different types of housing. There's multiple different ways to house a rabbit. One of them being colony style, which is where you have multiple rabbits in one large area, and you allow them to breed when they want to breed, or you have a bunch of does, and then you just put the buck in when you want them to be bred. That is the colony style. There is also the chicken tractor or rabbit tractor style, where you have the rabbits out on the pastures and you allow them to graze the pasture. That's what I want to get to. That's where we're not at right now, but that is what I want to get to. But the third style is having the cages or hutches. And so they're pretty much the same thing. They're lifted up off the ground. You're giving them, the nutrition that they need, such as, the grains, the feed, the hay, the water, all of that. You provide that for them. Whereas in the chicken tractor or rabbit tractor, I don't know why I keep calling it a chicken tractor, as in the rabbit tractor, you're more just supplementing their needs, and they're getting most of what they need from the pasture. Now that we've got our cages established, we need to talk about what's going in our cages. And so, first off, you're going to see the bottles when you go to buy rabbit supplies. You're going to see the water bottles. I don't recommend the water bottles. Rabbits get dehydrated too quickly, especially in the summer, but they can dehydrate really, really quickly, which ultimately will lead to death. And so I recommend the metal dog food bowls. You can get these at the dollar store. And so they're cheap to buy, and they're worth it to buy. I wouldn't recommend any type of plastic bowl, because any plastic that's in their cage, they're going to chew and eat. Or they'll just chew it and just tear it apart. And so I do not recommend any plastic bowls of any sort, because they'll just chew on it. Now, some of mine have plastic bowls in their cages. If you see me feed, there's a few of them that have plastic bowls in their cages. But do as I say, not as I do. I do not recommend plastic bowls. The ones that are in my cages, they were real hard plastic. But still, even then, they chew on those. And so, my rabbits that are bad for chewing and stuff, they get the metal bowls. But really, all of my rabbits should have metal bowls, metal feed bowls, and metal water bowls in their cages. Well, I guess since we're on the topic of water and feed bowls, we probably need to talk about what we feed. So we feed our rabbits mixed grass hay. It's mostly clover, and in our area, Johnson grass takes over, but it's a mixed grass. It's got quite a bit of clover in it. I hope y'all can hear me over the roosters crowing in the background. But we do a mixed grass hay with clover in it, and along with that, they get a 16% protein rabbit pellet that has alfalfa and a few other things, but it's mostly alfalfa. And so our rabbits, like I said, will get the mixed grass hay. They get about a handful a day of fresh hay. I clean all the old hay out, because usually if it's in the bottom of their cage, there's the chicken man. Usually if it's in the bottom of the cage, they will poop and pee on it, and so you want to get that old nasty hay out. But usually, I found about a handful is about just right. If I do any more than a handful, there's stuff left in there, and like I said, they poop and pee on it. And so they get handful of hay, and what I mean by a handful is like this much. Like, grab a chunk, and what you can fit in your hand this round is what I mean. I don't mean like the palm of your hand. I mean like when you grab hay. I'll show you. I'll just demonstrate. Actually, I don't have a bale open right now. So I grab it like this, and whatever I pull out, that's how much they get. And so they get the width of my hand when I go to grab it, about that much. Like the amount of like a paper towel roll. So that's a good way to say it. the width of a paper towel roll is about how much they get, and of course you know a bale is long, and so you're going to pull the width and the length of a paper towel roll, about that much. Along with that, they get one of these scoops. This is a dollar store scoop. You see these. They get one of these scoops, and this measures to about 1/4 pound. Each one of them get this much every day. Now, if I had a chicken tractor, I would probably just, I don't know if I would maybe supplement with hay or just a little less grain. But if they can stay out on the grass and they got a chicken tractor and stuff, obviously you're not going to need to feed as much. And so, as of now, though, each rabbit gets 1/4 pound, a paper towel roll size amount of hay every single day. Alrighty, guys, I hope that this video was helpful. I hope that if you are interested in breeding rabbits, breeding rabbits for the homestead, I hope that this video will help you out. I'd really like to do like a series on rabbits. And so if you are interested in more videos about meat rabbits, please smash that like button, please. Please, go like it and comment down below what you might need to know or what you would like to know about raising meat rabbits. I've got a video on our breeding, but maybe we can do a video on what you need for the kits, or what you need to know about first-time mama rabbits. And so if you all are interested, please let me know that you're interested. Or if you're not interested, please let me know. Oh, a fly just hit me in the eye. Please let me know if you're not interested. But I feel like it'd be a really fun series to do. So if you all are interested, please comment down below and like this video. But I hope that it was helpful. I hope that you learned something. I hope that it gave you a little encouragement. But guys, I guess we're going to sign off here. And I hope that we can see you on the next one. We'll see you later. Bye.